Y'all come on off in here, man. Hit the like button, share for me. Yeah, come on off in here, man. Hit the like button and share for your boy. The late night breath show. What's good, man? What's good? Y'all come on, hit the like button, share for me, man. About to talk about everything from Bitcoin to ball. Yeah, we're gonna take this thing into 12 a.m. Then we can call it the morning show again. What y'all know about that? What y'all know about that? Take the thing to 12 a.m. Then we can call it the morning show again. What's good? What's up with y'all, man? Who we got here? Stacy? Stay with us, big dog. It's us. Who else in here, Stacy? We got 21 here. Make sure y'all hit the like button for me, share for me, man. First off, right off the back, man, trying to get involved with the stock market, man. Bitcoin may take it down, man. Bitcoin may hit 20,000, 19,000 or something like that. I didn't think we ever see that, them numbers, but hey, if we get down there, it's time to buy it up. Be the last time y'all see Bitcoin. It'll be the last time y'all see Bitcoin, talking to Instagram. Be the last time y'all see Bitcoin hit 19, 18,000. It's about to go low. Y'all heard it here first. Y'all heard it from your boy here. It's about to go low. It's time to buy. It's not a bad thing. It's going down. It's time to buy. Bro, listen. Season gonna come back up. Square just got involved with Bitcoin. It's gonna head back up. Buy wise low. You don't buy wise high. You buy wise low. 786-405-9499. 786-405-9499 for y'all too on Instagram. Y'all want to get involved with the stock market, man. We just come let y'all see what we do. We let y'all copy what we do, see what we do your due diligence, and you go from there. That's the number right there, 786-405-9499. You want to get involved. Bitcoin, Ethereum, all that stuff is on BOGO, buy one, get one free, whatever you want to call it. That's what's going on right now. Next thing, man, war ready going down. I mean, war ready football going down. Got a couple of dates. War ready football. Yeah, that's the number. The number that's scrolling at the bottom, 786-405-9499. If you want to get involved with the stock market, we made it easy for you to get involved. You just go copy. We just show you what we're doing. It's up to you if you want to copy what we're doing. We just put you on the platform, show you what we're doing. War ready football going down. We got war ready football going down 24th, 25th, 31st, and the 1st of August. Both of those events are in Mylander Stadium. So the 24th and 25th is already going down July. And the 31st and August the 1st. But the next date is 17th. 31st and the 1st, August 1st, Mylander Stadium, war ready football going down there. 6u-14u, big dog. Going down in Mylander Stadium. 786-444-3234 or DM us if y'all trying to get involved. You got a squad that want to get involved with War Ready Football. You can DM us on anything, Instagram, Facebook, or just call the number that I just gave you. Also, Longwood Stadium, we got another date, 14th and the 15th. And in Jacksonville, we headed to U 7th and the 8th of August. So that's the 24th and the 25th, 31st and the 1st, Mylanda Stadium, 14th and the 15th August, 7th and the 8th, we in Jacksonville, Florida. Hit us up, 6u, 7u, World Ready Football. What's going on, man? We up in this piece. Bostic, what's good? Say John Long, never seen you before. What's going on? What are they? CJ Long? I don't know, man. It might be a bot. CJ, you real? Don, what's up? Clavon, what's up? We got released today, Bubba Bolden, Deriq Award Watch. They got Bubba Bolden on the Deriq Award Watch. University of Miami safety Bubba Bolden was among those players selected for the presentation watch list 2021 Chuck Bednarik Award. And we also got De'Aaron King named Maxwell Award watch list. University of Miami quarterback Deriq King was named Maxwell Award watch list 2021. So that's two preseason watch list awards for the two Miami Hurricanes. Bubba Bolden was basically one of the top players on the defense last year, and Deriq King was Miami's savior last year. Yeah, I'm a real. It's pronounced CJ. CJ Long. Okay, bet that up, dog. Thought you was a busy bot. Raymond Patton. I don't know, just was thinking about football, trying to make it out. Any news on surprise commit? No, no news on no surprise commit. We got surprise commit coming. Going to get X in here. Talking about surprise commits. Oh, let's see where we at. Where we at? Yeah, what we talking about? Surprise commits. Who supposed to be surprising us? I know y'all know, man. Y'all the geniuses at this thing. Somebody supposed to be surprising us? Why do people get on YouTube and argue with each other, bro? That shit makes no sense to me, bro. I don't know. I don't see the sense in that, dog. Let's see. What am I looking for? One second. So what we got going on, man? What else going on? It's Justin Medlock from North Texas. Medlock, Justin Medlock from North Texas. That's who y'all saying the surprise commit's supposed to be. Let's see if X up. Let's see. X probably somewhere looking at booties in the strip club. X come up with a mock class. We may run that Thursday. X came out with a mock class. Couple kids he thinks going to be in the class. Stuff changes so much though, man. That stuff is difficult to do. X probably out somewhere with a glass in his cup. I got my drink and my two-step. Yeah, this the morning breath show, dog. We got 30 minutes. We got 30 minutes. We got 30 minutes into 12 a.m. into 12 a.m. Dog. Dog says this the morning breath show. Yeah, dog. This the morning breath show. What you thought it was? That's funny. I almost got on early this morning for y'all, man. You just saw me and Hayes talking about the 6 a.m. show. Um, after talking about that, I don't know. After having second thoughts about that, with all the streaming and all the on demand to be able to watch stuff, I don't know if that may make sense. That may not make sense. YouTube would have to do something special for your boy. Because I have been. It's not that many people up at that time in the morning. Not nobody's live. Nothing's going on. You got what, 15 in here? You have that gun, take them glasses off. But it ain't hot, dog. Listen, dog, I done tried. Listen, I tried to do the lean thing. You feel me? I tried, dog. Like, but it don't do nothing for your boy. I don't know, dog. Maybe I got the wrong supply or something. But I tried to do it, dog. I ain't never. I even me and my lady tried. We've tried numerous times. Like nothing happens. I don't see clouds. I don't get closer to the birds. It's like nothing happens though. Like I've tried numerous times, and the only reason I've tried was because all my life I lived a life where I couldn't do things like that, uh, like hit the trees, like things of that nature. You gotta watch what you say on YouTube because YouTube pick up on stuff and be like, "Hey, you were telling people to do bad things." You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch what you say on YouTube, fool. But yeah, I try. Uh, Maybe I got the wrong supplier, fool. I don't know, but like nothing happens. I got one in there right now. I had one for breakfast. Nothing happens. It does nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I try once every 2 months. Me and the wife both tried. It does nothing, and it's crazy because I know some people get hooked. Like some people get hooked on it. Like some people miss the Olympics because they can't stop smoking. But I don't know, dog. It don't do nothing for me, man. I don't know. I don't get it, dog. I really don't get it. What's going on Instagram, man? Instagram, I'm about to get up out of here, boy. Phone gonna go dead on y'all. Last thing we just dropped. Listen, man, this Coach Glenn interview, fool. This Coach Glenn interview. Listen, bro. Fire. Uh, Part two is like an hour long. Part two is more in depth than part one. I'm spending too much time across. You know what I'm saying? But the man special, dog. You can get in here. We get in here and let y'all watch a little bit of that. The man special, dog. Huh? There you go right here. I'm gonna drop it in the chat. Coach Glenn, part two. Man is a lead. Dog, he's a leader of men. You feel me? Um, Couple things we couldn't talk about on camera. You know what I'm saying? But a couple things he told us off camera. I asked him about winning state. Like, bro, you care if you win state? Because it seems like he's just creating a community. He's creating a community, a grassroots brand at Deerfield that in 3 or 4 years it's going to be nasty. Because what he's doing is getting the kids like Jerry Judy, James Pierre, the kids that actually make it. They're staying close to the program. And I think what he's going to do is take some of their resources and basically they trust him. That's going to kind of build the program. Mark Richards, Coach Glenn in the Central video, the all best. Man, appreciate that, man. We're getting better at what we do, dog. We got a banger coming for y'all, boy. We got a banger coming for him. We got one that we've been holding in the holster. That we it's finished. We did it already. We're gonna drop a sponsor we got with it. We got a sponsor for it, so we're gonna have somebody sponsor the program from here on out. Bro, listen, we got a banger in the holster, dog. A great. We got a great, one of the greats in the holster. Sat down with him 3 a.m. in the morning, dog. Sat down with him 3 a.m. in the morning. And we had to get that. So that's coming. That's coming soon. Because it has to drop soon. That may take us, put us in another level, man, another stratosphere with what we're trying to do, accomplish. Got a lot of stuff coming, bro. Got a lot of time dedicated to this. But yeah, here's Coach Glenn, man. Coach Glenn, this one may go down in the Hall of Fame. Joshua, what's going on, bro? All y'all members, man, I appreciate all y'all, man. All the members who support what we're doing, because that's how we kind of get around. Instagram, what's going on over there? Jordan, Coach Dennis. We're gonna get in here and let y'all watch some of this Coach Glenn interview. This part 2 right here.
The perfect tool for any company. You see that I care enough about this and what these guys did for me. Right. But that's how men, that's how we need to learn to be more comfortable interacting in that manner. So, it was a blessing. It was a real family atmosphere.
Yeah, we was raised not to cry, man. What you think the people did to us,
man? They made it rough for us.
Coach, watch the coach say. Coach say crying is an aphrodisiac. Say it make the women want to give you the box. Y'all believe that? Y'all believe crying is an aphrodisiac? Instagram, what's up, bro? Instagram, we about to get up out of here, man. We gotta try this phone, man. But Morning Brush Show going down kind of late tonight.
I'm telling you, man. Young guys, man, especially crying in front of your ladies, aphrodisiac. Look that up. You don't know that, yeah. Yeah, y'all stop being so rough. Rough between the lines, outside the lines, smooth it out, young fellas.
So listen, so for the people who don't know what we're talking about, Bryce Gowdy is the young kid who committed suicide. That was what, 2 years ago now?
I'm coming up on a little bit over 2 years, I guess 2 years. Yeah.
What do you think that, Coach? Any signs? Any?
Towards the end, he was having, maybe separation issues. He was worried about, his mom and his brothers. Yeah. He was kind of almost embarrassed.
If y'all don't remember, he's talking about the kid that killed himself. That jumped in front of the train and killed himself. Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
The fact that he was going to be moving to downtown Atlanta, Midtown, and be living well, living good, and he was going to have to worry about them. The situation
Coach Hayes.
At the time. So he was trying to figure out ways to create, revenue.
Hey, what's going on, man? What you doing, man? Come on over here, man. You ain't doing nothing. Bryce Gowdy, yeah.
Pell Grant and different things to be able to send back and help. So,
you wide up, hey? Come on, boy. Let's go on here. Jump on there with me.
Be able to, to create some things, and obviously we know the business and the.
Don't scroll through here a little bit.
Certain things you can't do or shouldn't do, right. But and when you come,
get some good stuff.
Guys, the other day, one of the biggest problems we have is in the profession of high school coaching. There's not a lot of professionals.
Right.
So got a lot of guys that don't really take it as serious as it should be.
Ooh, that boy spitting that raw.
But and when you come from where we come from, there's things that you got to do.
Right.
Like they probably would frown upon you sending back home money to mom to help pay for this. Like, kids to see, me having, so just has lost the impact, that I get 100% parents that come in and they get. Now guys need different too.
Yeah.
Well, we probably one of those as serious as it should be.
Yeah.
Like this is, like I tell my kids at
trying to get
16,
to
17 years old, somebody could do something to lead them in the wrong direction that could destroy their future.
Trying to get to a good part.
Right.
Yeah.
I come to you. I say, my kids D1, D line, and I'm telling you, Coach, listen.
Okay. Right here, he's talking about how does he manage talent? Like how do he talk to the parents to tell the parents, listen, man, yeah, I got 5 D1 D linemen, but yours will be the number 6. And this is what he said.
But
You
it's
got
true.
to be honest with you. You got to be true. That way, well, some parents would think as a receiver you got to have 100 catches and be the man and lead, stay in the and Jerry, you have 47 catches, bro. Them 47 was remarkable. You know what I'm saying? It's what you do with it.
Right.
But you got to be somewhere where people understand how to do that. So you know what I'm saying? I'm just now with those couple examples, I'm showing you how we get 5 or 6 receivers on the same team at the level. 5 or 6 D linemen.
Yeah, 5 or 6. He said he had 6 D1 wide receivers at one time.
So you're talking 5 or 6 linebackers because you got to be strategic and where you're presenting the opportunity. You got to be real. And then also too, if you tell a kid, the best player's gonna win, I'm gonna tell a guy, the guy who has the best combination of on-field talent, off-field social skills, acceptance, academic, those are the guys who are gonna play. Like they said, do you have favorites? Yeah, I like guys that do things the right way.
Right.
I love them. Yeah, I favorite them. It is what it is. So when you tell kids that, you know what I'm saying, it's open competition, you gotta be honest with you. You gotta be true. That way you can always come back, whether their parents get mad, whether they get, like I said, I told you that. Like if you think about transferring this, we're gonna have that conversation before you come in. Like I tell my kids, it's almost like we have a sheet of paper. You sit down with me and say, this is what I want to do. We're gonna sit down with mom, dad, player. This is what I want to do. As long as you stay on this piece of paper that we all decide and say, this is what we want, you're gonna be okay with me. If you get a milli-inch off that paper, I'm wilding out like you 10 miles off the paper. It's the same thing.
So listen, man, let's have this conversation. You said y'all ran a 3-4. And you had 6 linemen.
I can't break this down. Watch this.
I come to you. I sit down. My kids are D1 D linemen. I'm telling you, coach, listen. I see you got 5 D1 D linemen already. Like, how do I tell this? You tell me what?
Well, now it depends. If he's 5 I got, he's young, then you want to try. But I would tell him like this. I saw your son. He ain't like
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And some guys, parents think their kid is better than what they are.
You can't coach like that. You had to fight.
I'm Coach Glenn until 7, but I'm fighting 7-on-1. Coach Glenn in his fight time. You got to, because I think people. Yeah, that's what it is. They're not comfortable. Yeah, so you got.
You've been at Deriq for 6 years.
You got to be able to talk to people, but I think people can deal with when you're honest.
This will be year number 7. Listen, bro. I heard it here first. He's building a brand. He's building a brand at Deriq. If he keeps going like this, it may be something different that we haven't seen, that we even seen in Broward at a public school.
Right. But when you lie to them, you going around the corner and having a roundabout conversation, that's what makes people feel a certain kind of way. But when you're honest, I've had that before. Say, I think my kid should be out there. I think he's ready. I say, well, the problem is you watching him go against 2nd and 3rd stringers in practice, and you feeling good across the gate. My son balling. I said, when you come out here tomorrow, because when we play Buford and we play Grayson, they ain't gonna put their 2nd string against your son. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let him go against the boys.
Right.
And so when I line him up against the boys, and when I go tell when he going again, listen here. He think he D1, and you say you D1. We ain't no prisoner. So if he supposed to get driven through that gate better come down. Ready, break. Listen, Daddy gonna see. A lot of people gonna be informed. Get him off my son. You gotta have
ready, break.
Everybody say ready, break.
You got all that motivational Rudy. Nah, we ain't gonna do all that. It is what it is.
I mean, no, listen.
See what else we got on here right quick. We about to bring my boy Hayes in here, man. Hayes done got out of bed, just put on a shirt. I know he got boxers on up under there.
When kids don't turn in a sock, that's me that's coming in there. You know what? I need that. So I'm teaching them everything. Say, if you got a lot of coaches, I got a lot of coaches. Like, you should be proud that we have that many men of quality, of character around these young guys, man. So we've got a mix of guys. We got, the OG coach who doesn't really do a lot of extra.
And then, man, you want to partake in fake offers.
Oh, this is good right here.
Games, you're gonna be eating dinner with him and his.
Hayes, what's up, bro?
Man, I'm chilling, but I ain't even got boxes, but I'm free balling.
Hey, listen to this part right here. I want you to listen to this part right here. Tell me what you think about this, dog. This is real interesting, dog. Check it out.
I like this dude, though. I like him a lot.
Wife and his kid, that's who you're gonna be spending the most time with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you can love the big time head coach, but your time with him is going to be very short-lived. That position coach, even the area recruiter.
Hey, you talked about this before about the position coach and who does recruiting. Here we go.
And it's bad because a lot of times the people in those positions don't understand.
They don't understand. They've never been there. They've never, come home and it's cold. Like I know what it feels like for my mom to be heating the whole house with the oven. Have the oven on. Like those are things that you got to smell like gas for it to be warm.
My girlfriend grew up in Pembroke Pines, man, and I tell her my lights was off for a week, and she like, "What you mean your light?" I'm like, "What do you mean what I mean my light was off? It was off. We was cooking on sternos. My light was off for a week when I was a kid." And she think I'm lying. She like, "Stop lying."
No, it's
I'm like,
now, man.
Nah, man. But I also had to realize also that it's not her fault. She didn't have to grow up like me. And I kind of learned from her. She learned from me.
Yeah.
But now, man, a lot of times it's a disconnect between
the coaches and the kids in college.
And trying to talk to those people who you're talking about in these other places.
And that ties into recruiting. That's why I say as well with my guys that I have on my staff, we want to make sure they can connect with the kids. So if you can't connect with the kids, you can't, really get the most out of them. And then with recruiting now, so you got some kids just go somewhere because it's a big, logo. It's a big school. They play on TV. Yeah. But those people that are in that building, you don't have any kind of connection with. So all you can get is football. But if you signed up for that, then don't call me complaining about it. Because I have some kids that they need to go to HBC. They need to go be around, solid black coaches, black men, and show them how to be a solid black man. So I got others that can go wherever, anywhere in the country to be successful. But you got to develop, simulate, and individualize it. Like I don't coach Joe the same way I coach Johnny. Right. I don't coach Johnny the same way I coach Larry. Yeah. We got to individualize so that we can have. So when I sit down and tell them, man, you probably, Bama might not be a good place for you. You might need to go to Miami or something like that. We're gonna have real reasons on why. And sometimes it's not football.
Right.
Like that. If you're a D lineman, whoever the D line coach is at that university you think about, that better be somebody you have a real good rapport.
Right here, Hayes. You talked about this before, Hayes.
Because when y'all have bowl games, you're gonna be eating dinner with him and his wife and his kid. That's who you're gonna be spending the most time with. You know what I'm saying? So you can love the big time head coach, but your time with him is gonna be very short lived. That position coach, even the area recruiter, they're gonna come down here, they're gonna be at Deerfield every week, and they're gonna be loving you up and all that. If you don't play his position when you get back, he might see you once a week.
I think man actually just talking about. I was talking to somebody about that, about the position coach. The position coach is the one that
I was talking to you. I was talking to you about that, Hayes.
That's the one that it's gotta be the connection, it's gotta be the fit.
The beginning of recruiting season, man, I think you tweeted out or something saying
this right here, we're gonna get out of here.
Season.
Yeah.
Man, what is fake offer season?
But you got guys that are pressed. So let's say.
So at the beginning of recruiting season, he said he ain't partaking in fake offer season this year. And he finna explain.
I love
it. Kid and
PJ Long prep
we looking kind of sorry, whatever. So I'm gonna get him a bunch of fake offers, call some friends, and load him up. He gonna look like he loaded.
You're talking about high school coaches.
Yeah.
Keeping kids.
Yeah.
So basically, the kid want to leave, and then he said, "Hey man, fam off."
Yeah.
Okay, go talk to me.
Yeah, things of that nature.
Yeah.
And look, and it had got so crazy. Now you got guys that play JV. Didn't start, but they got Power 5 offers. They got the and so now I'm not gonna participate in it, but I'm gonna call that coach and be like, all right now. So yeah, I'm struggling. I'm telling you about a kid that's a Power 5 that's got the fear of it, and you offered a kid that played Little League last year. So when you come to Deerfield, you'll be coming off. You're gonna talk in the parking lot.
So you say you want to go play that game?
Nah, we gonna play the game because I tell my kids we're gonna live in our truth. Like we're gonna earn it. Because at the end of the day, if somebody give you something, that's because it doesn't hold a whole lot of value to them. So like I tell my guys, like my little van that I drive, if they need to drive that to so they can drive it. So when I pull up in that 75 Vert, ain't nobody getting in that. That's value. That's me right there. Yeah, if you get in that. You see one of my kids driving that, you go love him. That's that dude right there.
What it is, 75 Vert? What color it is?
It's in the shop now. I'm going to frame up. Shout out my boy Nava from Pumper. They put a lot of pressure on us to send one. You got to go back through you.
I like him though, man.
He the real one. He the real one.
Like I said, I had a chance. I coached against him when I was up here at Oak Ridge. We went down there. He spanked out behind, but I had a chance to talk with him afterwards, man. He was cool, dude. What you watching, bud? Hello, what is this?
I don't know. I just felt like that needed to be on the screen while we was talking. I just felt like that's maybe this guy made Sports Illustrated, and somehow I feel that ties in to football, Hayes, D. So it should be there. That's how I feel about the situation.
Well, she need to be is between us.
It should be there. That's how I feel about that situation. Megan Thee Stallion.
She in nursing school. I'm about to get sick on purpose, dog.
I don't believe none of that. They be lying.
Yeah, talking about she in school for nursing. Yeah.
Nobody in school twerk the way she do. But she made the Sports Illustrated first rapper ever be on Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition. I'm trying to figure out how they tied that in together, but that's the same way we tying it in together right here.
Can I be honest with you? Let's be honest. I can see why. Let's think about female rappers in swimsuit. Would you like to see Queen Latifah in the swimsuit?
No.
Would you like to see MC Light?
No.
Roxanne. I'm just thinking about female rappers that came out. They don't look nothing like her. Now maybe them Salt and Pepper. Maybe Salt and Pepper could have got on one. But I'm just thinking about the female rapper.
Young Salt and Pepper, yeah. Maybe young Salt and Pepper. Maybe.
Yeah, sure enough.
So what they was Sports Illustrated did some black what we doing? What the lotion? Get the lotion. What's going on?
See, see, I be trying to keep it PG, dog. I'm about to, I ain't messing with you, man.
PG,
that boy Kyle Brand said the brat found it in her. Listen, the brat back in the day, up under them cross colors. Listen, them cross colors on.
He said under them cross colors.
Them cross colors and bandanas, but when she took that junk off, boy, when she got in that what video that was, she was on the beach and the dude was rubbing all on her. They were trying to change the image a little bit.
You know who that is, right? That's why she's so fine.
Lisa Ray. Yeah.
Oh.
Listen, I was in Vegas when they had the All-Star thing back in 2007. So, I'm a Lisa Ray fan, boy. Like, I went to Players Club for that one part, if you know what I'm saying. I went to go see the movie Lisa Ray for that one part. Bruh. Seems like you're ready. Girl, are you ready? And boy, Lisa had done thumped that thing. I said, yeah, baby. Hey, popcorn and everything was in the street. I wasn't playing with it. Hey, and I went to go see Swordfish for Holly Berry. That one part, I got up in love after I saw that. I'm good.
The brat is fine. You're back. Yeah. So you heard Coach talking, right? You heard Coach talking about he wanted to participate in the fake offer season. Basically, he's saying, yeah, man, I'm not finna aid in these coaches coming down here giving these kids these weird offers. You know what I'm saying?
He's also saying, no, he's saying that, but what he also was saying was not the college coaches, but the high school coaches lying to these kids about offers.
Right, but they use their buddy college coach. Right, yeah.
No, they don't even use their buddy college coach. They straight line. Because here's the thing, Street, that a lot of people realize. And you're right in an instance, right?
Yeah.
But there are a lot of these coaches, like there are some guys who got buddies that say, hey, man, just offer this dude, blah, blah, blah. But there are a lot of these high school coaches who feel like a kid about to transfer or he may leave because he don't have no offers and he just start lying to the kid. And he'll say, hey, you got an offer from Rutgers or you got an offer from whatever. Because the college cannot deny or confirm that they offered a young man. If you ever look on Twitter and somebody commits, you notice those kids are never tagged in those tweets. They can't tag them. Like they can't tag at Kamari Rogers. Congratulations, Kamari Rogers, for coming to the U. Like Manny Diaz can't do that. Any of these coaches cannot do that. Or they can't go out and say, man, we never offered Kamari Rogers.
I remember Yuki Brown when he left Northwestern. He went to Gulliver, and I told him, I said, he had his mind made up. He was going to Gulliver. I said, you finna get an offer, right? He said, I already got one, FAMU. He said they already told me. They say FAMU offered me last week. I said, damn.
And who is they? The high school coaches?
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying?
It was exactly what you're talking about, huh?
But that's exactly
he was a freshman. He was transferring as a sophomore. They had made him play JV. He was transferring as a sophomore. So basically, he didn't have any offers. He had played JV. He was going to Gulliver, finna go ball out, and right before he left, they say FAMU offered him.
Yeah, but see, to me, like that's the sad part about it, and I think they should have it. This is why I go back to the offer game, where you can eliminate a lot of that, because I hate to say this, but I understand where the coach is coming from.
Okay.
Because it's so much pressure on you. Because if you look at the team across town who quote unquote say they got all these kids offers, and your kid feel like he's better than this kid who got an offer, why don't I have an offer, coach? You're supposed to be my coach speaking up for me. So now what does the coach feel like he got to do in order to keep his kids? I got to lie to these coaches. One thing I never did,
That's what he just explained.
Yeah.
He just explained
you never heard an offer come out of my mouth. If a kid got an offer, right, and it was, hey, coach, hold on, I'm going to put you on speakerphone. All right. Yeah, and then if it was a dead period where he couldn't technically talk to the kid, I would say, hey, coach, say that for me again, and I will put it on speakerphone so the kid could hear it straight from the horse's mouth. No kid who's ever been under me has ever heard Coach Hayes say, you got an offer. They lying.
Right.
And I think
why did you handle it like that? Like why you felt the need to handle it like that?
Because I felt like it was authentic that it came from the coach. Because I used to tell my players the same thing I'm telling you today. That listen, it's gonna be you out here balling. There's gonna be some people that's gonna approach you because they want you to come play at their school, and they're gonna be like, "I can get you an offer," and I'm gonna tell y'all a story in a second. And I guess what? And I say they're gonna lie to you.
Right.
Trust me. I've been doing this a long time, bro. I've been doing this a long time. I say, and here's one thing: I had a young man who came to me and said he had the size, he had the ability, but he wasn't making the plays. And he said, "Coach, why don't have any offers?" I said, "Because you don't do offer-ish."
What offer ish?
Sugar honey, I trying to say, but I ain't want to curse on your show. You know what I'm saying? I said, you ain't doing offers like making the kind of plays.
Right.
So you're like, well, what you mean?
Right.
I said, right. Let me ask you a question. Who is your best game against? The team that he said hadn't won a game in 4 years. I said, right there, that's your first problem. Your best game is against a team that hasn't won a game in 4 years. That's everybody's best game. Right?
That's a way to look at that, fool. I never thought of it that way.
Yeah, but then not only that, but he's providing me the information. I'm not telling him. I said, second is, I said, what do you feel that you bring to a Division I program that's gonna make them want to offer you? I don't know. I said, well, if you don't know, they definitely ain't gonna know.
Right.
I said, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's inconsistency, bro. Yeah, you can make some plays, but you don't do it consistent enough. Then he played linebacker. I put up, I had just finished with Devin Bush. So I put up Devin Bush tape and I put up his highlight tape. I say we played clip for clip, went back and forth. I took that time instead of just brushing him off. I wanted him to have a full understanding.
Right.
I played the clip of him, of Devin. Then I played his clip. I played another clip of Devin. I basically went through about 10, 15 plays like that.
Yeah.
And you know what happened?
What?
He was like, oh. I said, you see what Devin doing? He's doing it repeatedly and often.
Right.
You doing it every once in a while. I said, and the thing is, that's what you have to do. So long story short, he goes on to another high school. They promise him, I'll give you an offer. The first week he gets there, he gets an offer from a Power 5 program. I'm gonna leave names out.
Damn.
So he gives an offer from a Power 5 program, not knowing that the recruiting coordinator is my homeboy, right? Because it's an off-brand school, right? It's not a Florida school where you think you know everybody. You know what I mean? Just because you live in Florida don't mean you only know Florida people. So long story short, I reach out to my dog and say, hey, y'all off? He said, I don't even know who that is, Cole. We only been here a week. They had just got the job. So here go the funny thing. So I let them know that. I say, hey, bro, you need to check that. So long story short, I say, come February on signing day, don't be disappointed, brother. I said, trust me, I'm not here to hate on you. I'm here to be real with you. Come February signing day, not only did he not play linebacker anymore, they moved him to defensive end. Right?
Uh-huh.
And he ended up signing to a Division II school, which was accurate. Signing to a Division II program, which was pretty accurate based on his talent level.
Right.
But people chase stuff so much that they want to believe anything. I always use this analogy speaking with the player. People will believe anything for the cure for cancer until they die from cancer. You can sell anything to somebody that's in dire need. You can sell them a vial of water and they think that's the cure to cancer until they die from cancer.
Sound like the story I like, though. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. We chasing snake oil and hoop dreams and everything else, and not being realistic about the situation. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the problem is right there, bro.
All right. So listen, we're gonna go into this part where he talked about Miami and why Miami failed at recruiting Jerry Jeudy, dog. And tell me what you think about this.
Miami won. So, you know what I'm saying? If Miami want to say, give me a lifelong contract, lock in, I will lock in. Because, they're going to get the Roosters and the Strep Bowl. They're going to get the Boo Boo Fools. You lock in for everybody. I said, wow. Because they don't want that combination. And I understand why they don't. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm super happy to have my guys down there. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? It takes my relationship and my situation with Miami to another level. You know, it's one thing just to be a Miami fan, just be watching because, I watched the Warren Sapps, the Michael Barrows, you know what I'm saying, the Darren Smiths. I don't throw that, you know what I'm saying. But now to be able to go out there and see one of my babies out there. Yeah.
See, this question all came from because for a long time, a lot of people said, Diffie don't send kids to Miami. You know what I'm saying? That was the whole thing. So he's breaking down why, and he's finna explain to you why Jerry Jeudy, like not why he didn't come to Miami, but how Miami failed with Jerry Jeudy.
I saw this. Go ahead. I'm watching.
I think they're just fans different. They seem to think that man, you got Jerry Jeudy. He's miles away from Miami. Why you just send him to Miami? And that ain't really.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you a true story about Jerry Jeudy. When Jerry Jeudy was at Deerfield, Miami was so. I mean, that's the Mark Richt era, right? Down to who's the coach there? Golden. Yeah. But giving them they were so intimidated, they bowed down to them. So they didn't really recruit. They just figured they ain't gonna get them. Calvin go there, they bowed down. Dugans was hired late. I think when he came onto the staff later, Dugans came in and said, bump that, he about to tell me no, and made a push out. Yeah. It was just kind of too, but Miami was, that's why they got down into the top 3. Yeah. Because that's the first person that came and recruited for Miami. Really? So that's where that situation came from.
He came to the Paradise Camp and he faced it.
Yeah.
Hayes, you coach college football.
I'm going to break it down right now.
How could Miami not go hard after any kid that growed up from Key West, at least to Orlando?
You ready for me to answer?
How do you lay down?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Talk to me.
Who was on that staff? Because I'm gonna show you a point. I'm gonna make a very valid point right now. That was the staff.
In the comment section, let us know who that was. It was Mark Richt, right? So it had to be. It was Mark Richt, and it was the wide receiver coach before Dugans.
Exactly. But where Ron Dugan from?
Ron from down here, ain't
he? Exactly. Mm-hmm. And so here's my point. People don't understand. Sometimes we're blind to it because we're either from this area, this, that, and the third. Miami boys. You're gonna hear that all the time in football. The Miami boys.
Kevin Beard. So Kevin Beard, I think, had just who left and went to Tennessee. So we was looking for a wide receiver coach. But we're talking about 2-year span why the hell wasn't we recruiting?
I'm telling you, Miami, because the Miami boys have a stigma. Do you know that the University of Florida will not recruit past West Palm Beach? In the 90s, think about this, until Muschamp got there, how many people from South Florida was on there? Not West Palm Beach, I'm talking about Dade County. Was on Florida team until Muschamp got there.
What's the stigma?
Well, the stigma is, dog, we hard to deal with, blah, 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 blah. You have to remember something too, man, when it comes to coaching and coaches. It's a big ego deal thing, man.
Right.
And here's the problem. A lot of coaches think and I think we talked about this before, because we don't say yes, sir. We be like that. Matter of fact, you had a thing with Sam Bruce, with that video you had with Sam Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
That stigma. We don't bang color. First of all, we ain't had no gangs like that. Like, you know what I mean? We ain't Bloods and Crips around here that I know of, unless it's something relatively new.
Right.
Like, we didn't grow up with Bloods and Crips in Miami. The most I ever heard was the Spanish dudes had the Latin Kings or something like that.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, it's a certain stigma that we have that these coaches think, especially the coaches of the lighter hue. And because they think that, the Miami boy, and they think everybody a thug and everybody a gangster. I'm just calling a spade. And so what happens is, in that case, back to Florida, think about Steve Spurrier and recruit Pat. Think about this. The only person I remember that they had from South Florida in the 90s was Tico Brown out of Carroll City.
Tico?
I'm just being honest. Who do you think? Name the players that are out of South Florida that was not Will Muschamp back when Steve Spurrier was the coach and Ron Zook and them.
What was his name? I went to high school. I mean, I worked with a guy who went like late 80s, who played for Carroll City. He played for Florida.
But you know why? Because there was a guy named Red Anderson who was a coach at Carroll City who got a job at University of Florida.
Okay.
But what I'm trying to tell you is, why is it not an influx when you think about the teams from the 90s, the Florida State, the University of Miami? When you look at the roster, it's loaded with kids from Miami on there. Why was Florida not loaded? They may get one or two little guys. They may get a few guys here and there. I think you're talking about Ben Hanks, Major Wright. Major Wright played under Spurrier? Ron. No.
The kid who the year of the bull was about, who T Diddy. Who was that under? Year of the bull? That was about T Diddy, right? That was on the Spurrier, wasn't it?
No. Major Wright played under maybe Ron Zook. He didn't play under Spurrier. But again, you got to remember, Major Wright is coming out of what school?
I mean, listen, but my question is, why didn't Kevin Beard recruit Jerry Jeudy? That's the question. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
and I hate to say this, and I'm gonna put this on word. I may be putting words in Kevin Beard's mouth. And if he ever see this, I apologize, but I'm going to say this because I don't know if it's true, but I know coaches do this, and I like Kevin Beard, so I don't want to. That's why I'm kind of pre-apologizing, because I don't want to say he did this, but coaches know when they about to dip, or they know they trying to get up out. They ain't trying to recruit heavy like that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you know you about to get fired from your job, but you gonna work hard as hell that last 2 weeks.
Who was about to get fired? So
I'm saying if you're about to get fired, or you decide to leave your job. Right? When you decided to leave your job, was you being, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I know I'm about to quit this job or whatever, am I going to go?
Okay, so wait, let's set it up. Let's set it up.
And so I'm only assuming this.
Margaret was about to come in. That was the first Paradise.
I don't know the timeline. I don't know the timeline. I don't know the timeline. Let's pull it up.
Right. That was the first Paradise camp. So Margaret did the first Paradise camp. So Margaret was about to come in. And Kevin Beard, I think, had left early, and we had the interim coach when we had the Duke game, when we had the crazy pitching back and forth. We had the interim, so it was kind of a mess. We were kind of mess. We were kind of a mess.
Well, you have to remember too about Kevin Beard. He may not have had the go ahead to recruit him like that, even though he was the receiver. Again, there's a lot of variables that we don't know. You know, and again, I'm only just talking. I'm not saying Kevin Beard did that. I'm only talking about things that coaches do. So I'm not saying Kevin Beard. Kevin Beard may not have got the go ahead from the coordinator. I don't know. Maybe the coordinator
the program was kind of in an influx, but recruiting somebody is like 2-3 years. That's like a 2-3 year thing. So it was probably at the end of Al Golden, right? It was at the end of Al Golden. So maybe he thought maybe he was looking for another job. Maybe he knew Al Golden.
But it may be, and like I said, I don't want to assume him. I just brought him up because you asked the name of I know what coaches do sometimes. I'm not saying Kevin Beard did that. I was just bringing because you brought his name up. I was saying that happens sometimes.
Stop explaining so much. I get it.
Yeah, but we keep saying that. And my thing is,
we know Kevin Beard got a boss. Kevin Beard got a boss.
And that's the second thing. We don't know what his boss said. You just heard that with Mike Rumpf, right? That he couldn't bring people in because Packy didn't. I mean, because Blake Baker didn't like him.
Was it Banda or Blaker?
Oh, Banda didn't like him.
Yeah, that was a whole screwed up mess. Yeah, so basically the Al Golden, that was Al Golden last year, and basically he just said they didn't go hard after Jerry Jeudy until Rick got there and your boy got there.
Right, and so Ron Dugan, he played at Florida State, right? No, he's from the crib. No, he played at Florida State.
He played at Florida State. Right?
Florida State, yeah. Mm-hmm. So he understand. That's why he went straight at them dudes. And I'm gonna tell y'all another story about coaches. A lot of coaches come. The biggest thing I ever hate when coaches come in recruiting. This let me know if you're a real G or not. When you walk in my office, hey coach, how you doing? And you got a big time player, right? Let's just say, I don't know. Let's pick one. Let's say my man from that was at Booker T, Ja'Cory Brooks.
Uh-huh.
Right? Just pick a name out there. And a coach come in and say, hey, coach, how's Ja'Cory Brooks? He tell you everything about him, woo-de-woo, grades, woo-woo-woo-woo-woo. Coach, you think we got a shot at him? How many times I want to tell you, get your punk out my office.
You don't want to hear that, dog?
You want to know why?
What?
Dog, you playing Shy Guy off of 5 Heartbeats, dog. You think we got a shot at him? See, somebody told somebody that was a good line to use to gauge something. See, you coming to the crib, that might work somewhere in the Panhandle or somewhere else. But dog, you at the crib, what's
wrong with the question? Explain.
It's soft. That shows that you don't believe in your own skill set, right? That's like saying you shooting your shot at a young lady. Man, you think I got a shot at her?
But what if you
tried to shoot at Lisa Ray? Listen, I tried to shoot at Lisa Ray in Vegas. The security was just a little too big, and I had a few too many drinks in me. But I tried.
But what if your answer? But what if your answer is nah? Like nah, coach, he sold up. You'll never say that.
No. You know why I never say that? Because I'm now limiting that player to something that could be for him. Mm-hmm. I've now eliminated an opportunity for that player. That could be the perfect opportunity for him. Let him make a decision. Who knows what you got to say? But when you say that to me, that let me know right now, dog. Whatever you say finna be soft.
Yeah, you half stepping right out the river.
Jump in the water and not get wet. Like, bro, all I'm just trying to say is, and I'm gonna back to the story. So when we won the state at New Orleans, remember how many players we had on that team? I'm gonna tell you a gangster
team. The Duke Johnson team, right?
No, before that, the first day with Bo and Barnes and all.
Oh, back then, okay, yeah, I was in. Mm-hmm.
So here's the thing, dog. There was a coach from Alabama A&M. Alabama A&M, HBCU, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Lord, I can't remember. His name was Mario. Anyway, Mario something. I forget his name. I had to call coach and find out his name. He came and got 7 of them. He got the quarterback from the team. He got a running back, a D lineman, 2 receivers. And matter of fact, guess what receiver he got off of the Andre Johnson little brother, Willie Pope.
Yeah.
He got Andre Johnson little brother, Willie Pope.
Go to win the touchdown, right?
No, that was Sean Bailey. Sean Bailey ended up going to Tuskegee. But what I'm saying is, and it had nothing to do with grades. It had to do with that mouth. My man was putting that game on him.
Breaking news, Bitcoin just broke 30,000. That's the lowest it's been in a long time. Breaking news. So if you're trying to buy some Bitcoin, these next few days is your chance. Go ahead, finish your story.
No, but I'm just saying. So that goes to show you right there that how many guys are the Alabama. Let's be real. If I'm Alabama A&M, and I got Andre Johnson, little brother, who was a 6'2" receiver, right?
Right.
He wasn't as physically gifted as Bo, wasn't as big as, but they were the same height, the same ability. I mean, the dude cast. So I seen Spence drill some balls at him. He go to catch. He don't even make no noise. It be Bo catch the ball. It'd be like this.
Right.
So I'm just saying, it's all about you and your belief. So anyway, I just wanted to bring that up, man. That them dudes coming over with that soft crap, bro, make me sick, man.
No, I just thought it was amazing, but I guess a lot of variables. Now that we talk about a lot of variables going to why we didn't go hard at a kid. You're right. I mean, you sitting on the staff and Al Golden just got beat 88 to whatever Clemson did. And you know it might be your last year. You looking for your next job. I don't seen it. I don't see coaches looking for their next job. And you can't be focused on both.
And it's also a little unwritten rule in there. Now, it's not really a rule, but it's an unwritten rule. If it's kind of like a financial advisors, but that's actually a rule. If a financial advisor is with a company and he leaves, he can't touch those clients for a year. Right. Mm-hmm. So it's the same thing kind of in coaching, but it's unwritten. It's not a rule. You know, if I'm recruiting this kid heavy to the University of Miami, he leaning that way, and I go get a job somewhere else, you really shouldn't be trying to sway them to go the other way. You shouldn't. I'm not saying you can't. I'm not saying it's not a rule, but, you know, it's kind of one of, like, say, for example, you get a kid committed right now. Let's say Coach Likens got a kid committed, and he go get a job at, you know, whatever, Penn State or something.
Right.
Now he's trying to flip their commitment to Penn State. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But it happens.
All the time. All the time. So because Kevin has that kind of integrity, as everybody say, he may have just said, I don't want to touch them dudes because I'm finna go get in their head when I get this next job. I don't know. I'm just speculating. But yeah.
No, I get what you're saying. I
want to tell you this too, boy. My mouth minty fresh, boy, for this morning breath show, boy.
Minty fresh.
I just got in there brushing them things, boy. I'm doing got that midnight hour.
That boy said mouth minty fresh. What else? What else going on, man? In the football room.
Man, I tried to hit you up earlier, dog. Then I see your thing pop up. I'm like, maybe he premiering. Now that thing say live. I say, look at this, dog. I done called it twice. I thought you was in a deep slumber. Because I was trying to hit you
last night, fool. Listen, we 12 o'clock. Ain't nobody live. Ain't nobody. We taking no. We in a.
How many people in the chat right now? How many people in the chat?
44. We running free.
We're running free. We got 44.
I don't get 200 like you get, man. You be way. I get up to about 79, 89.
I got 200 last night because that boy was busting my head what I said about Sean Taylor.
Listen. He got somebody to agree with him, dog. Luke Skywalker said Sean Taylor would be a linebacker.
Bro.
He got somebody to agree with him.
Can I tell you something right now?
You said you watched the film. Tell the people what happened.
I said it to you earlier.
Huh?
So people were busting my head, right?
Right.
Kyle Branch, I'm glad you in here, dog, because you was on my neck.
They were killing you.
Kyle Branch had me rolled up, dog. I couldn't do nothing. Listen. So I go watch Sean Taylor highlights, and I don't know if they'll ban you on YouTube if you play them or not. Probably copyright you or something, but I watched his highlights last night, and I'm looking at his film, right?
Mm-hmm.
And again, great player. Center fielder, right? Got a great break on the ball. He has great hot football IQ. He reads the quarterback, blah, 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 right? You all right, man?
Mm-hmm.
You know me, dog. This man right here playing with the microphone. That job. This is what it sounds like.
You gotta stay still when you're talking. He get thrown off.
This is what it sounds like.
Oh, you can hear that?
This is what it sounds like.
Go ahead, dog. You get distracted real easy.
Bro, I couldn't hear all that. So anyway, so what was I finna say? You know, mess me up, dog. My cane juice hat. What was I saying? What's that right there? Attention span?
Attention span. You get thrown off, man.
I got attention span of a housefly, dog. Y'all stop playing with me. But anyway, Oh, so I watched Sean Taylor highlight film, and he making center field plays, right? Great football player, great range. He can see the field. I mean, it ain't about his speed, right? Because we could go back to Ed Reed and say, if I put Ed Reed on the clock, he'd be one of the slowest probably out there, right? Even Palomalu. But he played fast because his brain moved fast.
Right.
But then I looked at this. I went and looked at the top safeties in class of 2021 right now. The kid from West Virginia and the kid from Notre Dame.
Uh-huh.
They ain't playing center field like Sean was because the game is different. Them boys basically playing like a corner or like a striker. That's really what they're playing. They're playing down on the slot safety, right? They're playing down on the slot receiver. They're not playing 15, 20 yards deep and just playing center field, sideline to sideline, or coming up making tackles. You boys down there playing man on out routes, that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so that's what I was saying about Sean Taylor, that he could have revolutionized the same way he didn't change the safety position. He just made it look better. But he could have revolutionized the linebacker position now with his skill set. That's what I'm saying.
Right. I mean, the same thing you're saying. Like you're saying that linebackers are going to start looking like James Williams. Like, you're just saying the position ain't going to go nowhere, but they're just going to start looking different.
Exactly. Think about it. Tight ends look different.
They've been looking different. Yeah, they've been looking different for a while now. Aaron Hernandez. I don't know what Gronkowski is. I don't know what Gronk is. That's something.
Yeah, big freak of nature type dude. But that's what I'm saying.
I don't even know who do you go. You was a defensive coach. Who do you put what do you do to Gronk? You got to double him, right? That's it.
Yeah, and it's hard though because because when you have weapons like that, right? And again, I always say it's 11 on 11. So if I put 2 on him, now it's 9 on 10. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I put 2 on Gronk, now it's 9 on 10. I can't double everybody.
Listen, man, Brady used Gronk. Though he would use Gronk like chess. He would not throw him the ball 6 games, like maybe 1 pass, 2 pass, 6, 7 games. Get to the AFC Championship
and light it up.
And then go in. You be like, what? No, the way he used him was it was like chess, though. Yeah. But who do you send out there to guard him? A safety? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you have the bracket coverage, that kind of cat. Like, so for example, when I was talking last night on the show, and I was talking about personnel packages, right? Mm-hmm. Not to get in depth about it. But then you got the skill set of a Gronkowski where they go put him out at the X receiver by himself one-on-one. Who do you put out there? You put the linebacker out there to cover him one-on-one? Heck no. What you gonna do? You gonna put a corner out there? He too little.
And the man puts the cornerback on his hip and just catches the ball on his hip. It be like, boom.
You know what I mean? And then you double him up, then they're going to go the other way. So now you putting 2 guys to the left to cover Gronk. Well, we're going to go over here because you short. It's 10 on 9 now. And if you have to double 2 people, now it's 8 on 10.
Well, listen, when they had the Aaron Hernandez and Gronk, they had an unfair advantage. Advantage.
Yeah, 2 live sports officials. He said Kyle Hampton. That was one of the safeties I looked at from Notre Dame. Yeah. If you look at him, he is 6'4" dude. Look at he's playing. He's not a center fielder. If you look at he coming down in the box, he's spilling, he's feeling it, right? He not back there playing center field, doing all the things that Sean did. If you made a comparison to the 2 films, if that's what he's talking about. Kyle Prince and Sean Taylor on him. I could agree with that. I could agree with that. I would definitely agree with that. Because Gronkowski ain't going to outrun you. He's going to outposition you.
Right.
The corner can run with Gronkowski.
Right.
But guess what? He going to outbody him, right? But on the flip side, a linebacker or a safety can't run with Gronk. Or hang with him because he's going to outbody and probably outrun the linebacker. He's just too smooth. You know, he's just too shifty. It's tough, man.
Put James Williams on him.
Yeah, I mean, honest, I think he could do that. I think James Williams could do that.
Right.
I
But that's
don't think James can cover a dog on which most people couldn't. You know, the Devontae Smith type cat, like when you put him in them situations repeatedly. That's all I was saying.
most of.
They too covering him repeatedly. Mm-hmm.
Most of. I mean,
Darnell Washington. Hey, listen, bro. I did a WRE on that kid right there, 2 Live. He talking about Darnell Washington from Georgia is the new grunt. Let me tell you something, bro. That's a big human being, dog.
he like that.
I think he from Vegas, if I'm not mistaken. Bruh, this video, my man, his tape is out. Y'all go check it out. Just put in his name and put Hayes behind it. You'll see my ugly mug pop up. Bro, that dude could play, man.
He like that?
He like that. Listen, Georgia, believe it or not, I think is the sleeping class when it comes to these recruits this year, dog. They getting some players, man. Like everybody here, Alabama, Ohio State, but Georgia snatching some dogs, boy.
Yeah. No, Georgia youth football is supplanted. These last couple of years, Georgia going against Florida, but Georgia has had the top youth football teams in the nation at a couple of age groups. You know what I'm saying? So Georgia football.
But I'm saying, yeah, they're doing a great job. But I mean, they just got the kid from out of here, Orlando, Ja'Cory Thomas, I believe. His film coming up, man, out of Boone High School. He a ball player. Like they getting some gangsters, dog, on the low. Like
so, Cal
Pitts, with them, I don't know. Cal
Pitts is who? I can honestly say I didn't sit down. I never sat down and watched him play like long enough to evaluate him. You think he's who? He
a ball player.
Yeah.
He a gangster.
But he's compare him to somebody. He's closer to Aaron Hernandez or he's closer to Mark Gastineau.
Can I tell you something?
What?
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be honest. I may be wrong, and y'all gonna whoop me for it. I don't know who he's. Nah, I don't. He's not Gronk because he's not that big. He's not.
Is he a Rondé Gaston?
He's faster than a Rondé Gaston. Like he's way faster than a Rondé Gaston.
He's faster than Rondé Gaston. So he's.
He said maybe Winslow is speed. Yeah, but he long and linky, almost like a Julio. Like I'm not saying he fast as Julio, but he's got ball skills like a Julio Jones. What are you like 6'5", 6'6", something like that?
Megatron?
Megatron was a thicker cat though. He not as I think he's
thicker than Megatron. I mean Megatron thicker than him. See, he's a wide receiver. See, we talk about wide receivers. Like he's not a tight end. Well, like you said, he's not a tight end in today's game. Like, but he's not a fast receiver. He's an H-back. He's 6'5" and a half, 235, dog. 6'5" and a half, 235.
I almost said this. He got some Andre Johnson in him, but nowhere near as fast. Now. Don't get me wrong. Nowhere near as fast. But body size, he looked like Andre Johnson. He's taller than Dre. Dre about 6'2", 6'3". But Dre played at like maybe 220, I think. Something like that.
How big is Jimmy Graham?
I don't know. Let's pull it up. Kyle Pitts a ball player, boy.
But route running is on the level of what it is that made him so dynamic. Homeboy went early in the first round. Like, what was it? You know what I'm saying? Like
his ball skills, his toughness, the way he played even his blocking, he was tough with it. But then he could make people. You know, when you threw the tight end the ball, he was like
Jimmy Graham 6'8".
Yeah, Jimmy Graham, big dude. But like when you threw Kyle Pitts the ball, it could go 60 at any minute. You know, when you threw a tight end the ball back in the day, it was to get the first down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, this dude is like I have to say this, even like a Brevin Jordan, right? Brevin Jordan was in that same kind of category as Kyle Pitts. I think Kyle Pitts was way more productive than than Brevin Jordan, but they had very similar body types. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Jordan couldn't stay healthy, so I'm trying to see Brevin Jordan 6'3". This dude's 6'5", so he's 3 more inches taller, but they very similar in body shapes and styles and types.
You go to check it out. So I just pull up the highlights. Just pull them up on Facebook. Pull them up on Facebook. YouTube ain't gonna say nothing about that.
This dude's stupid, man. He got receivers.
What the size is? Let's say 6 what?
6'35".
6'5", 235.
6'5" and a half. So basically 6'6", 235. When you see the tight end running straight down the field, like, you know what I'm saying? He just running away. Hold on, pause it right now. No, but go back, pause it. I guarantee. Go back to that play. Go back to that play. I want to show you something.
Look how he still on the safety.
I guarantee that may have been a doggone linebacker.
Safety a line. Look like number 32 could have been a linebacker.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. So now you in this mismatch zone, bro. Where you at?
Deep pressure as they bring Jones off the edge. Pierce picks it up, trash downfield, and with that.
Yeah, that's a linebacker. Look at his body, dog.
Look at the linebacker trying to keep up with him.
Yeah, he about to pull old Hammy out there trying to keep up with that dude.
Man, that man throwing the ball, double covers off his back foot. Wait a minute. Look at the quarterback.
Yeah. Bro, I'm telling you. And that's what makes him dangerous right there. Because he's got body and size and he can go up and get the ball. Athletic.
Sean Taylor would have picked that off.
He may have. I can agree with that. But that's a great matchup, Sean Taylor against Kyle Pitts. Because you got size and speed. I love it.
Dog, most of these passes, this man is not open. He was open on that one, but most of these passes, this last one, he's not open. It's just a mismatch. It's just a mismatch problem, dog. It's just a mismatch issue. Watch this next play. He's not open. He's just his body bigger than the person guarding him.
Look at this. I'm telling you, dog, he a problem, boy. As long as he stays
right here, look, he's not open. Look.
Well, can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
He open. He open.
He open, right? Yeah, he open.
Now that's back shoulder. But I'm saying now that's open in that league. Yeah, dog. Now high school is gonna throw that. But that's ball placement, back shoulder away, low and away. That's something new.
They say OJ Howard.
Yeah. He has the longest wingspan offensive skill player in the history, 83.5. Wow. Yeah, he a big time. Look at this.
Dog, he man throwing into double coverage like he just throwing it up.
Look at this cat. And he out of like Philadelphia or something, isn't he?
So we compared him to who? We say he's like who? You said Julio Jones?
No, I said he got ball skills like Julio Jones. He not as fast. I don't think he fast as Julio.
Say he ran a 4.4? They say he ran a 4.4.
He a wide receiver then, dog. I'm done with it.
Did he run a 4.4? He ran a 4.4 at the combine on laser?
No. Did he? If he ran a 4.4, he a wide receiver, dog.
He a wide receiver.
Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about. He a wide receiver. Come on, dog. This man, when you see tight ends running from the air position running fade routes, tight ends used to get the what? The wide pop. Tight end, the what you call it? The tight end pop pass.
Yeah.
This dude out here on the corner at tight end, he can't cover.
Cal Brand say he's 4.4. And there it is. There it is right there.
What? Yeah.
Okay, well, let's do this.
Hold on, I'm gonna put in Kyle Pitts 40 times. 4.44. Yes, sir. He a wide receiver, bro.
He ran the 4.4.
That's what it said right here. Kyle Pitts post blister 4.44 40 yard dash. Damn, Devontae Smith ran a 4.27. It's in that church's chicken, bro. I'm telling you.
Huh?
It's in that church's chicken, dog. People ain't running a 4.27.
Devontae Smith ran what?
A 4.27. Dude say one hit by Taylor, and he ain't trying to catch that ball no more. He looking for the hit.
He ain't trying to do that no more, huh? One hit.
Hey, I love it, bro. Julio Jones sick with it, bro.
Let's see if we can see what Julio Jones look like in college.
Man, come on, bro. He was at Alabama. I remember I was at a Tennessee game. Me and a kid went to a Tennessee game because he was being recruited by Tennessee. They were playing Alabama. So, they put you in the student section. And Julio Jones caught a ball coming right in the end zone, right in the face. Hey, Jit turning me to my, hey, coach, that thing in HD. Hey, that boy was smooth, man.
So you think he like Keyshawn Johnson or somebody like that? You gotta go.
He faster than Keyshawn.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. When I talk about the game of it, the speed of the game and change. Bro, Keyshawn ran a 4.47. Hold on. They say Keyshawn Johnson
receivers in college.
Huh?
Hold on.
Keyshawn Johnson.
I'm trying to see his. He ain't even got no times on here. But they get that boy an F rating overall. Oh, Lord.
Who?
They say Keyshawn Johnson. Let me see his 40 times.
How fast was Julio Jones? Kyle Pitts looked more nimble than Julio Jones.
He may be more nimble, yes. Yeah, I don't know about straight down speed.
He looked lighter of a foot of who did Julio Jones.
Oh no, dog. Julio Jones tough, bro.
Nah, he ain't got that stop and go like that burst out of breaks and stuff like that.
Who was that?
Kyle don't have that Julio has.
Julio tough, boy. Look at this cat.
But man, he it is what it is, man. He's a receiver, bro. Like he's like we that boy's strong too.
Yeah, he's strong. They say Keyshawn Johnson ran a 4.47.
So I mean, yeah.
No, but I'm just saying he ran that. Julio could ride, man. Footballville coach has some echo when he talks to the microphone.
I got some echo. Nothing to do with that.
Yeah. That's why I wear headphones, dog. I can hear it myself, but Man, you up here showing these highlights. Let's go put that Sean Taylor highlight up, dog. So we already already.
You gotta be on Facebook. See, this Facebook I'm showing his own. You see
put
that?
It up now. You see Facebook got it.
Huh? What you want? What you trying to see?
I don't want to see. Hey, I love 2 Live Sports Official. Take him down, though.
Give me a thumbs
No,
up.
wait.
Hear me? Y'all can still hear me?
Yeah.
Sound better?
Yeah, there's no echo.
Okay, yeah, I put the headphones on. So let's see. Let's see if they got Sean Taylor highlights on Facebook.
Hey, love 2 Live Sports Official, man. Take that dude over there, man. He in the way right now. We got to see the GOAT on T.
Oh, you know 2 Live part of the team, fool.
I know.
He part of football. That's part of football.
He just in the way right now.
Sean Taylor.
You see it?
You want Redskins or you want Hurricanes?
Hurricane.
Let's see. See what we got. Sean Taylor best hits. Sean Taylor FSU 2003. That's like his highlights. Best of.
Okay.
Get them boy the business.
Well, we on here 12:40, boy. Hey, man.
You ain't had nothing to do tonight, fool.
Man, I was was only trying to make this thing happen. This is Florida State stuff.
This is highlights.
Oh, they don't get you that music, boy.
So what point you was trying to make? You were saying that he was actually playing
Right there, that kind of stuff. They just center field, which is nothing wrong. Great job. Like, see how he just breaking on the ball? He just he's playing center field, which he does an excellent job. Great vision. Play like this right here is second to none, man. But defenses aren't played like this anymore. If you look at a lot of highlights, it's two back. So if it's two back, that means only 3 receivers.
Right.
You know, and he was big in run support. See that right there? He came from the center field to make that play. You can't lob no ball like that up there with Sean Taylor. Oh, Lord, we done got kicked off.
Yeah, go ahead and watch that. Go ahead and talk. Give me a second.
Man, this man right here. Hey, that boy Footballville say everybody that's on it right now need to give a donation of $600. And if not, you got to get off the channel right now and go to Coach Hayes' channel for free. All right, let me answer some of these. I can't run up and down the chat, though. Let me see here. Man, Anthony, what's up? He said Footballville call with some echo. I get it already. Kyle Brandt said, I don't think Sean was that fast. I didn't think he was that fast either, but that's what they say. Who I'm about to tell you a lot. Coach, for me, when I look at Kyle Pitts, I'm going to old school, but I'm not sure if you're old enough to remember who this player is. Hall of Fame tight end, Dave Casper. Not necessarily. I don't know how old you are. I got a little bit of gray up under here, so I don't know who Dave Casper is. Pull him up. But anyway, old school. Nah, man, Dave Casper got a bill belly, man. Hold up, man. I wish you could pull this up. But you went back here, boy. Hey, Anthony, you went so far back. These boys' jerseys got pockets on the front like a hoodie. Hey, I wish you could pull this picture up right here, boy. Hey, that boy Anthony went back when that dude had a Jesus Christ face mask, that cross. That's funny. That boy had a Jesus Christ. I had a Jesus Christ face mask. You had to pray to God.
Yeah, a T-bone.
And you had to pray to God you didn't break your. And you had to pray to God you didn't break your neck.
So what you was trying to say was that Sean Taylor, they was basically playing him like a linebacker.
No, he could. I think he could. What he was playing was a game that's not played today. That's what I'm saying. That he could have revolutionized the linebacker, like the striker position, in the box type guy. He could have been that in the way the game is played today. Because if you go pull up these top safeties today, look at the top safeties today we look at. You understand? Look at that boy. That was gangster. See? And if you look at the league, look what they got him in.
That was Clinton Portis he hit like that? Oh, no, that was Bell.
Thought he had slapped his homeboy. But see, if you look at him now, he's in the box a lot more, right? In the NFL, right? Look who he's covering. It was 80. Tight end.
Get the day, motherfucker.
Hey, listen, we can say what we want to say. And I'll tell y'all straight up, I bet he won't go out there covering one-on-one. Sorry. Now, we can call Sean Taylor the GOAT you want to, but I guarantee you won't walk up on Randy Moss one-on-one out there. Now, you can say, well, you call it. I'll take Randy Moss today at the same age right now. See, if you look at his tape,
I remember when I was in jail one night. I was working in.
Was it when I was in jail?
I was working in high security area, and the little kids who shot him was in there. The ones who were in his house, one of them was in there.
Mm-hmm.
It was like years after, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, dog. I was like, you one of the ones that went to Sean Taylor's house, huh? And he started smiling like, I got mad. I was like, dog, what the fuck funny? Yeah, don't eat tonight. What you laughing at? And he got a straight face.
I better drop this tray on the floor, boy.
I don't know. I talked to every last one of those kids that went into his house at some point in time when I was a CO. Every last one of them. I know basically who did what, who wasn't supposed to be there. And they all basically said it was a mistake, man. They didn't. That wasn't what they were trying to do. Huh?
But when you take a gun to that kind of situation, you panic. You know what I'm saying?
I talked to all of them. I talked to the little light-skinned one, the crazy hair, the dark-skinned one, the older one, and the young boy. He was a young boy that shot him. Huh?
Yeah. It's just so unfortunate, man. You know what I mean? Like, and the sad part, we feel like none of the youngsters even learn. They don't learn nothing from it, bro.
Huh?
These youngsters don't learn nothing. Like, ain't nobody, like none of these other kids that say, you know what, man, that's messed up. Took a man life, blah, blah, blah. These boys still out here shooting each other, still gunning each other down.
No, but the sad part about it is the part that everybody may not agree with me, but I see both sides. I see the kids when they come to jail, right? 17, 16. And they there, dog. They there for life. And it's like 4 or 5 lives gone. Sean Taylor life gone. Day life gone. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. It's like and you just ask yourself, like, what does this solve? Dog, when I looked at that boy, he was a kid. He had been in jail maybe 3 years already, and he still was a child.
Yeah. You know, what right here, Baby Shaq said,
it's just sad all around, man.
Yeah. The reason he had that Kool-Aid smile, dog, that's the thing to do. That's a defense mechanism, bro. Like, these kids don't. We all do stupid stuff.
And it's years after. It's years after. Right. And it's years after. People, you don't understand. Time heals. So it's years after. You know what I'm saying? You don't grieve. You don't probably got beat up once or twice in jail because of it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And time heals.
Yeah, but it's just like, it's something about these guns, man, and these kids, they don't value the life. You know what I'm saying? And I know I'm going to sound like an old kid, but it's the God's honest truth. The things that we, especially in our community, that influence us. You know, I even remember being a kid. One of the first tapes I bought was Easy-E. Easy Does It. But the boys in the hood are always hard. Talking like that right there. And it was considered gangster rap. Yeah, I'm having an echo too bad now, dog. I don't know what it is, but anyway, like that was considered gangster rap or whatever the case may be. But bro,
right
at the end of the day, they still had some form of message in it, right? Believe it or not, these dudes now, they don't even have no video budget, bro. They just go rent a car from exotic car rentals, naked, go to the bank and cash in some ones and make a whole video in the parking lot and call it a day.
Yeah. This is Thomas Davis, linebacker out of Carolina. He recorded these dudes in his garage trying to steal his McLaren. They stole it, though. They actually got out of there with it and wrecked it, I think.
What you gonna do with it?
Huh?
They stealing it. What they gonna do with it?
So I pulled this up because look how comfortable they are. Because I think Sean Taylor's situation was the same. They thought he wasn't home, and they thought they was in the house of somebody rich, and they were just gonna steal something. Look how comfortable these dudes are. He got like 3 videos on his Instagram of these dudes in his house trying to steal his car.
And these boys so bold now, they don't even mask up no more. And we in the era. And here go the thing: we in the era of cameras, where everybody got a camera.
They didn't even look for the camera. Like they didn't even try to break the camera or nothing.
Now, if you think a dude got a McLaren in his car, in his garage, you don't think he got a camera on it?
So he got like 3 videos of these dudes in his house.
And then you go out there and whoop
Moving
him.
shit around.
He just a kid. If you go out there and whoop him, he just a kid.
See, and this is what I think the kids of Sean Taylor thought. They thought he wasn't home, and they just was gonna rob his house. These dudes ain't got no mask on or nothing.
Right. But even still, you don't have no mask on. You don't even like. Oh, this man got cameras. But this the kind of stuff right here, man. Believe it or not, from a societal standpoint, this the slap on the wrist stuff right here, bro. This ain't stealing candy out the door. Yeah, they get a slap on the wrist, dog. My homeboy here, CEO. You know what he always say when he get ready to go to work?
What?
You got a video on somewhere? Cause that job like a 10-second delay, boy. Maybe I got a video on somewhere.
Video?
No, I'm saying like when I'm talking, it's coming in like what I'm saying coming in like 10 seconds later.
Oh, really?
Hello? Man, whatever you did is better. Whatever you just did, leave it like that.
Ain't do nothing.
Never mind, that didn't work. That didn't work because it's still coming through. Anyway, y'all let me know if y'all hear echo coming through. Maybe it's just me or whatever. But anyway,
you sound fine to me. This is what they did to the car.
See what I'm saying? They probably don't even know how to drive no stick. If it's a stick, I told a man car up, dog. Like,
I told the man car up, bro.
and this right here make you not want to help people, dog. Your own people turning on you for what? But yeah, he's supposed to give back to the community. The same community that's busting your head.
Right.
Kyle Brent said we hear the echo too. So I don't know.
I don't know.
But I'm just saying, bro, like that's the stuff that just piss you off, man. Let me check.
Give me thumbs up if y'all can hear me.
I'm good on mine. But anyway, you know, like, yeah, people be mad if they say he don't give back to the community. Come on,
Right.
man. Like, this the kind of stuff, this is what make it hard, man. You try to be successful. You try to do things. People come want to just break in your stuff, right? So
It's crazy,
I
though.
mean, and then you go in there up that fire on them, then you wrong. You done killed 2 teenagers. Yeah, they breaking in your stuff.
Right.
And then here's my thing, right? And I'm gonna say something too. If you stealing for survival, I got a little bit more leeway and understanding. You in there stealing a loaf of bread for your family. You in there stealing food to eat or clothes to put on your back. You in there trying to steal a McLaren, dog. If you trying to, you don't walk in Publix, dog, and stuff some cold cuts down your pants so you can make a sandwich, I get it.
Right.
But you in here trying to steal a McLaren that you can't do nothing with.
Right.
I'm all for you. I understand the 2 sides of the coin where, socioeconomics and people trying to survive and jobs and okay, so we need to be stealing something we can survive off of. You know what I mean? Keith Brown from Louisville would be a good football interview. Would be a good interview.
Huh?
You talking about Keith Brown? I remember he was a bad boy, man, at Louisville. I mean, when he was at New Orleans, he was tough. Don Snap said he's just being delinquent. They're not desperate. Nah, you right, bro. And see, that's what I'm saying. When you have those kind of crimes, they need to, bro. We need to. Hey, and you was in the military, so you can maybe answer this better than me, bro. I had a homeboy that was from Panama, and he used to always say that you get in trouble, boy, they give you a rifle and a pair of boots. You're gonna be in the military. He got rid of that, man. When guys going to the military. But here's my thing. I'm gonna let you answer because you was in the military. But here's the thing about the military, bro. Here's my thing about the military. Somebody got to pitch the tent. Somebody got to dig the hole so you can take the shit in. Somebody got to fix the tire on the Hummer to drive the colonel around. Why you got to have a degree? Or why you got to be highly trained to do that? That ain't no different than training somebody for Jiffy Lube or whatever. To keep them out of the streets, give them some stability, give them some maturity, some structure.
Right. I mean, I just put it up to show you. I mean, just an example of what the Sean Taylor kids thought they were going in there to do. You know what I'm saying? Vice what they end up. You know, Sean Taylor probably went crazy when he saw him in there. I mean, I could only imagine. It was
right.
Fight or flight. On the
field, he probably banged one of them up before they even realized it.
Right. You remember where you was at when you found out Sean Taylor died?
I don't. I'll be lying to you if I say I did.
No. Mm-mm. I bet you everybody in the chat do.
Yeah,
in the chat, where were y'all at when y'all found out Sean Taylor died? I bet you everybody know where he was at.
I was in New York when Tupac died. I remember that now.
In New York.
Yeah. Bro. Oh, this echo killing me, man.
You gonna get up out of here, man. What, 1 o'clock in the morning? When you live, you got the Hayes shirt on.
Man, look here.
Breeze on, boy, butt naked in that tray. You think he fooling me, fool?
Hey, boy, my train stuck to the leather seat right here, boy. Hey, but what you think I ain't got about this?
Look at the chat before we get out of here. Before we get out of here, look at the chat. I bet you, look, everybody know where they was at when Sean Taylor died.
In my living room watching it on the news.
I had just woke up that morning. I was laying in the bed about to get ready to go to work. Me and my lady, it was like Sean Taylor had died, and I saw the picture of Clinton Portis outside the hospital. And her only memory of Sean Taylor, listen, her only memory of Sean Taylor was that Florida State in the rain game. That was her only memory of Sean Taylor.
Wow. Andre Williams, listen, he brought up a blast from the past, boy. Gerard Randall from New Orleans went to LSU, was a quarterback. That boy had a cannon, boy. Listen, he was a kid, man. When I say, bro, when I tell you, man, that kid was so like arm strength wise. I mean, that boy was throwing cannons, boy. When you say bullet, Gerard Randall, Andre Williams, you had to go to New Orleans to know that, man.
What year y'all talking about?
Probably was 07, maybe somewhere in there. 06, 07, somewhere in there.
But all right, dog. Listen, boy, it's late. Boy, we're gonna get up out of here. What you got going on tomorrow, man? You got any WREs coming out?
Yeah, man. I'm trying to do some more of these commitment videos, man. I pulled up Gerard. He ended up going to Arizona. I didn't even know that. Huh? And that boy done cut off. That boy gone. Well, y'all welcome back to the Footballville / Caneville Make a Play 7v7 show with Coach Hayes and my bad, he back.
What commitments you looking at? Who you trying to get them?
Man, I was just looking at. Matter of fact, I got them listed right here because I was just doing a little research. I was looking at a couple of these kids, man. There's a running back named Brandon Robinson. He's supposed to be committing on Thursday between Tennessee, Georgia, and Alabama at 1 o'clock. It's a deep end named Danny Dennis Sutton on Thursday at 12 o'clock, Alabama, Georgia, Penn State. Hey, Penn State coming up too now. These boys got a lot of people committing to them, man. And then there was a safety named Christian Driver from Penn State, Alabama, Arizona. And then Notre Dame just got a commitment out of Benjamin Morrison. So,
got you. So listen, man, we're gonna get up out of here. If y'all want to get involved in the stock market, scroll at the bottom, number right there, 786-459-499. I'm gonna leave y'all on this somber video of Marshall Faulk explaining why he didn't come to the University of Miami. And why he ain't come to the University of Miami, man. So Hayes, you good? We gonna get up out of here, bro.
oh yeah, I just came through because I was working, but you know what I'm saying, man, hit me up. I called you. I'm gonna find me anybody.
Get up out of here.
All right, I'm out, man.
Bye, man.
Hit me up, dog.